Hey y'all, it's Kate, Kate's Garden Chicken and Cat Rambles. I'm just testing the new microphone. Came last night. I'm just trying it out now. Um, it's got a little charge. It came with a little charge. I'm surprised, but just looking at the birds as us doing their thing. And I came out earlier, found something and did something, and it's time to say farewell. It's sad, and I can't say I'm not a little verklempt, going to miss them, but something is gone today. No, it's not a chicken. And it's not the cat. It's the peas. Okay, you can see earlier I grabbed one of my big, strong, steel colored cages for the tomato plant. I only had one little limb casualty here. So I'm hoping this microphone's working really well. I have a t-shirt on, so I don't know how well it's holding up, but I pulled out a bunch of peas along this row here. And I've tossed them over there. In my earlier video, I think I said tomato. I'm pretty sure I said potato. They kind of say the same, the way I say them. But these are the blooms of the potato plant. And I'm going to have to put something on there to keep something from eating the tops of them, because luckily I haven't seen any tomato bugs. I mean, P-O, potato bugs. And I want to get them sprayed with something before it's too late. So yeah, I've picked all the peas. There's a few hanging that are like this one, it's not developed. This one looks sad. Anything that's sad or grody looking, grody, yeah, that's a word of my generation, I throw over and let the chickens have fun with. So that's probably got one big pea in it. I'll save that one. But yeah, so I believe they have spent their life. I thought maybe I'd get two harvestings this week of the last of them, but I didn't. But I got a big one earlier, so we are supposed to be getting some rain, some storms. My doctor's appointment was at the beach today. Everything went great. I'm like so super healthy. It sucks. I can't play hooky for no reason. But anyway, it's like 5 miles away at the beach. And it just really started pouring. There are big fat drops, the kind that when they splat, they're like the size of a silver dollar or a quarter. And it came down really strong for about 10 minutes at the beach. Closer I got to Milton, which is just 5 miles inland, there was nothing. Everything was still dry. So I went in, put stuff away, came out, started collecting the peas, and there was this huge clap of thunder and lightning, about made me jump out of my britches. And big fat drops came down. And I'm like, well, I'm just going to keep picking these peas. If I get wet, I get wet. It lasted all of maybe 3 minutes. I didn't even get wet enough for it to soak through my t-shirt. Laddie, your romance skills suck, dude. So yeah, the Brahmas are pretty big girls. They can still get a little bit bigger. They're all about the same size. When he's all poofed out like he is now, he looks bigger. And they'll set for him and he'll cover them. But a lot of times, if he's taking too long or if they're not really in the mood, they just kind of get up and he just rolls right off. He's covered her a few times, but she still hasn't laid her little blue egg. I tried to encourage her to stay with Cosmo. Cosmo doesn't really quite know what to do yet. I want her to be one of his ladies. He's got those 3 big girls, and he's got the Rhode Island Red back there. But because when he's not hurting Moira, but when he starts to cover her, the Brahmas come and start trying to peck at her head. And she's staying a lot safer than Colum, who died from Murder Incorporated, dead. But his wings are so big and he's so much bigger than her that keeping his balance and having his wings spread down around her like they do, kind of like wrapping themselves around the hen, their arms, if they had arms, kind of has protected her from them being able to peck her head because he just dwarfs her. I mean, when he's on top of her, you don't even see that there's a chicken under there. But good news, this middle box right here, this one, today, when I came back after picking peas, right before I went to pick peas, I came and topped off their food a little bit, like I said I was going to. And I noticed that I had 2 eggs, plastic eggs in there, and I couldn't really see them. So I dug around in there, and there were 2 plastic eggs and a real one. And so I know that was one of the leghorns because I saw her hanging around in there this morning. So they've got this, maybe the roosting bar was the trick, I don't know. So I put an egg in each one. I really expected Moira to lay an egg first because she is older, but you know, hey ho, it just didn't work that way. So now they seem to have discovered the peas. And I think these 2 that I have in my hand, gosh, I hope you're hearing this in my hand. I'm going to go ahead and throw over because they don't eat the pods. They do like the leaves on the plants, but they will crack those pods open and eat the peas. I found a couple peas floating in one of their water bowls. And thank you. Whichever one of you laid that egg, I knew it has to be one of them because my older girls, none of them get in those nest boxes. And it was a brown egg, so it has to be one of the Leghorn Wyandotte crosses. Moira's going to lay a blue egg. Not green, but it'll be a true blue egg because she is a purebred cream crested Legbar. Come on, girly, mama wants a blue egg. I just want to make sure she's, she's a couple weeks older than them, so I'm surprised. But with losing her partner and being the lowest on the totem pole, maybe she's just a little stressed. Maybe she's just going to be a little bit of a late bloomer, but she should start laying anytime. Just because I'm talking does not mean you need to get mouthy, laddie. So anyway, just testing out the mic and jibber jabbering. Now the Easter eggers, those 3, well, those 2 now since Cosmo's become a rooster and he's inside here. I have no idea. Okay, see, there's one of the Easter eggers looking at the box. They're going to lay anywhere from a blue to a green to even a pink egg. So we'll see. But only Lily there, Miss Beautiful Hackle and Tail Feathers. Cosmos, can't really see him. You can see his butt a little bit there. Right there. He's eating. I think Zen Zen's over there beside him eating. Oh no, there's her little head popping out. She's right there. So Zen Zen and Lily are my Easter eggers, and until they lay, I have no idea what color their eggs are going to be. So came out. That little bit of rain, even though it was 3 minutes, was enough to make a little puddle or continue puddle seepage here in my hammock. My swing's all dry. I would come out and sit in it, but the sun's burst, well, it's shining kind of through these clouds, and the breeze has picked up, so it's humid, but it feels a little better than normal. But I'm not going to come out here. I did hang a new flag. I had one that said, had a cat on it and paw prints, and it said, forget the dog, beware the cat. And now I have, when I had put my 4th of July one out, which says Meowica instead of America. That's cute. And I'm just going to try to get it to fly right. Okay, so I turned the clip around so it can't really slide up. But anywho, that's it. I'm waiting with bated breath. I mean, that's a phrase, but not really that I have bated breath. I might have bad breath because I just did have a garlic chicken sandwich. But I am waiting for these wildflowers. This is the only one to come up so far. I haven't seen any monarchs, but if it attracts them, hopefully it'll attract them. If it doesn't, hopefully it attracts other pollinators. But not much from the video earlier, but I think I'm gonna leave the bird bath there. Oh, I hate it when I walk under trees and they brush across the top of my head, or I'm mowing and I have to go under them. I just imagine little ticks just standing there with like a little paratrooper. Squirrel. Like a little paratrooper about to jump up on top of my head and get in my hair. Yuck. What's happening, Miss Moira? Paul and I sometimes we feel like she wanders around by herself a lot, and she is considered, I guess, low on the totem pole, but or low the bottom of the pecking order. But I think the Easter eggers and her are probably all on the same level. In their little group, I'm sure she's the lowest, but she's with the other chickens. Many times I thought I'd let her come back out here and wander, but for safety reasons and the fact that they're a flock animal, they're a prey animal. They like to be in groups. They like to be with their kind. And I always try to hope to have 2 chickens of the same breed. My Rhode Island Red, I had 2. One passed away because she was old and sick. Miss Luna right there, the Silver Lace Wyandotte, had a sister named Una, much more beautiful than her, and she is beautiful. She had a heart attack, and at about 6 months old. So her and Moira, the cream crested leg bar, and the Rhode Island, the red, are the only 2 that don't have something of their own breed. So they're just going to have to be a little club of their own. But Luna's the head hen, so I don't think she really cares if she has chick friends. Get it? Chick friends? As in chicken? Okay. Anyway, but the Brahmas are tight. The Leghorns are tight, little couple. And Cosmo and his 2 girls are a pretty tight little group. And Moira, sweetheart that she is, just kind of floats around between them all. Hi, Chaos. Yeah, I saw you there underneath your bachelor pad in the shade. I came out and changed the flag and thought, hey, I'm going to try out and see if that microphone works. And he was laid up over here underneath his little bachelor pad, is what I call it. He's just getting so old. I mean, he's only 13. He's probably just turning 14. Or did he just turn 13? He's somewhere around between 13 and 14. His birthday's in July, so I think he turns 14 this July. He ain't Pandy, but he drinks out of his little chicken water, and he hangs out there when the weather's bad, and he lays under there where it stays nice and cool and shaded all day. And he comes in every now and then to drink from the kitchen faucet. They all love to drink from the kitchen faucet or the bathroom faucet, as cats do. And the inside cats have a water fountain that is cleaned every other day. Always have cool, fresh water in it. They want to come in my room and drink out of a little bowl of water. I keep a little bowl of water and some food in there because, see, if you watched my video earlier, there's that little goat feeder. But you can see how he eats those back corners and he pushes it forward. He'll shake the fence when he's eating. See if that shows him. See, because he really has to work at it. But that's why I keep them on crumbles instead of pellets. Yeah, I may waste a little, but he can eat. They can eat it from different ages. And so there's the Brahmas and the Rhode Island Red. They're up under the shade cloth. I did catch one of the Leghorns running across the top of it earlier. She was being chased by one of the Brahmas who ran across the top of it. But, it's not there for looks. It's just there to provide them an extra spot of shade during the day. And now it's probably close to 4:30, so this whole part of the yard here, from the coop to that 65 feet or however long it is all in shade. But they're kind of winding down their evening. If you look inside, yeah, Cosmo and his girls, for whatever reason, are up at roosting. Yeah, looks like Moira's going to join them. It's too early, but that reminds me I need to go in there and lower the back shade cloth. So yeah, at night I put it down. I put it down in the late afternoon. Today I'm late doing it because there's not a lot of sun, but that's where the westerly sun comes in. In the winter I'll leave it up, except for when we're totally tarped around. But at nights I just pull it down. It doesn't cover much, but just the roosts. Let me back up. This is kind of a long experiment on my mic. But, I'm having such a great day, and I have nobody to talk to but y'all. So thank you. Thank you for listening to my rambles and loving my chickens with me. So, yeah, I put it down so that if they do want to roost up there, or if it's raining or anything, they're blocked from the western sun, and at night they feel more secure. But from 4 feet down, this is a 6-foot coop from ground to top. So about 3.5, 4 feet to the ground is chicken wire around the bottom. And then it is mounted to 2 by 8 by 12s. So nothing can get in and under it. And like I've said before, or if you're new, I'll say it again. It stands upon part of the old driveway underneath this tree for shade. And so most of it does not, we've found that, I think you can see it right there, the part we always drove on, we thought was a driveway. If you notice right there, there's still some concrete. So it's a little bit wider than the ruts, but it's been here for so long. So their coop actually sets upon that gravel and long buried asphalt. So really nothing can get under there. Nothing can scratch under and get under there. And then these gaps at the top all have chicken wire over the inside. So the inside is covered in mesh and chicken wire, so that if something wanted to crawl up there, like a raccoon or a predator or something, they can't get down into the chickens. So anywho, so they're safe and they're doing well, and I'm just waiting for eggs. Hi Daisy, pretty girl. Did you lay that egg, or was it your sister? You're not telling? Why? Why is it a secret? Well, I'm thankful. It wasn't really small like a fairy egg or like a new pullet egg, but they're probably going to lay a bit bigger of an egg than my Wyandotte and Brahmas. So my Wyandotte and Brahmas just lay what you consider a large egg. I think these leghorns may be closer to an extra large egg. We'll see. But there they all are. They got fresh, cool water there, fresh water there, fresh water inside, and then more fresh water around the corner. So hopefully the breeze is picking up, coming out of the southeast. So hopefully that means rain. Look, Laddie, Mom got a new mic. What do you think? Yeah, it's a 2-pack. I got 2 new mics. I'm not going to let you wear one. You're loud enough without a mic. Yeah, you don't need a mic. Chaos does. So people can hear him licking and grooming. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. I just wanted to say a farewell to the peas and show you that they're done and everything else is growing. And that corn, I swear to goodness, it's another foot taller since I filmed it last week. Anyhow, you guys have a great week. Be safe. Love you.